Hi, Peter Jones, author, property investor, ex-chartered surveyor, and in this short video I want to talk to you about 4 reasons why I always refurbish or renovate my buy-to-let investment properties. Now the first 3 reasons you might think, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense, but it's probably the 4th reason is the most interesting and the most important, so stick with me on this because hopefully if you don't know about this, this is going to make a massive difference to the way that you do your property investing. So the first reason why I would want to refurbish or renovate one of my buy-to-let investment properties is because I want to make it wind and watertight. In other words, I'm going to repair it and make sure it's in sound condition. And I'm also going to bring it up to current regulations so it's safe. So I'll attend to things like the gas, if that needs to be sorted out, or the electrics, if that needs to be sorted out, or think about the insulation if I need to improve the EPC. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is I want to improve the property to make it so attractive to tenants that I will minimise the void periods that I have with the property. Ideally, I want to do the refurb and I want to have tenants ready and waiting to come into the property even while I'm finishing the refurb so that there's no lag time. But of course, tenants don't stay forever, unfortunately. And so in between tenants, I want the property to be so attractive that I can re-let the property quickly as well. So I can get rid of the void periods, the periods when the property is empty. So reason number 3 is to improve the property so much and to make it so attractive to tenants that the tenants will want to pay me a high or even higher rent than I would normally expect to get in that particular locality. Now, you have to be a little bit careful about trying to get the highest rent that's ever been achieved in a locality because you might not be able to do it and you may just find that your property sits there empty for a couple of months and you end up reducing your asking rent anyway. But if you can improve the property, if you know what the rental values are in the area and you can improve the property so you're going to at least achieve the highest rent that you possibly can, then you're going to increase the returns from your property. Now, reason number 4, and for me, this is the most important and the most exciting reason, is because I want to do a refurb or renovate the property to add value to the property. Because my model is to buy the property cheap. We could call buy it BMV if you like, or buy it at a bargain price. I want to buy it slightly below the price that most people would buy for a property, and there are ways and means of doing that, by the way. And then I want to add value, and I'll add value through the refurb. And in my world, a simple refurb would be a new kitchen, new bathroom, decorations, carpets, maybe new windows if they're needed, maybe tidying up the electrics, maybe tidying up the heating system, but keeping it very, very simple. We're not talking about building extensions or doing loft conversions. We're keeping it very simple. But that should be enough to allow me to add enough value to the property so that after 6 months I can then refinance. And on the refinance I can get all or most, or at least a lot of my money back out, which I've put into the deal, which I can then recycle and use to buy more deals in the future. And that's how you can use your money efficiently and effectively. And that's how many people, even if they only have a small amount of money to start with, can use it in a way that will allow them to build a sizable cash flowing portfolio. And the great news is, and this is really a subject for another video, that it doesn't even have to be your cash actually. There's ways of doing it with OPM, other people's money, so that you don't even have to put your own money in to do this. If you found this video useful, please like, follow and subscribe, and then we can keep in touch and I can send you even more great content. And if you come over to my website, www.thepropertyteacher.co.uk, and click on Learning with Peter, you'll find loads of great resources, including my best-selling home study course, The Successful Property Investor's Strategy Workshop, in which I'll take you through how I started my property business with literally none of my own money and bought £2 million worth of property in just 4 years and replaced my day job with passive income from the portfolio. It took me 4 years of trial and error to learn the best way to do this, but because I'm going to show you everything I did right so that you can copy it, and everything I did wrong so that you can avoid it, I'm sure you can achieve far more than me and far more quickly. So please visit my website for full details of this and all of my other resources. And until next time, here's to successful property investing.